to take those blankets and bring them underneath the knees for support. If you have a blanket and 2 blocks, you can bring the blanket so that it's underneath your head for support here. And then the blocks are going to go like so. The soles of the feet will come together, lie back. And then make sure that the blocks are supporting your knees. So you can bring them on the medium height, like so, and kind of slide them underneath the thighs, or you can bring them on the low height. So you want to make sure you're not engaging your muscles, so no muscular effort. So you want to be able to relax and release into this position. And then from here, you can just start off with your arms at your sides. You can close the eyes. And turn the palms to face up. Just kind of easing into your practice this evening. Just taking a few breaths here to just start to settle in. Allowing yourself some time and some space to let go. Letting go of maybe thoughts about your day, thoughts about yesterday or tomorrow. And starting to bring your awareness right here into this present moment. Bringing your attention to your breath. Starting to settle in. Starting off here, noticing the breath. You can follow the breath, travels in, expanding the lungs and belly as you exhale. Allowing your lungs and belly to complete. Here, we'll join the thumbs and index fingers, so just sort of making that diamond shape with the hands. Place that shape on your lower belly here. And then coming into your breath. As you breathe in, finding that expansion across the chest, belly. As the belly expands, the thumb and index fingers come apart. And as you breathe out, allowing the thumb and index fingers to return back together. See if you can just follow the breath. And every exhale, maybe settling in a bit more. Staying with us a couple more rounds of breath. Nice and easy. Releasing the hands. And then sliding the hands to the outsides of the knees. Draw the knees in toward the midline. And then slide your blocks out here. Just walk the feet apart. Walking the feet out to the edges of the mat. And then the elbows. Your palms to face up. And just start to windshield wiper out the legs. So dropping your knees right back to the center and up and over to the left. Back to the center. Back up and over to the right. And just go through. A few more going back and forth. You can connect your breath here with the movement. So as you inhale, taking the knees up toward the ceiling on an exhale. Knees all the way up and over to the left. As you inhale, coming back to the center. And then as you exhale, bring them up and over to the right. Kind of moving here like seaweed underwater. And the next time that you drop your knees over to the left, just go ahead and look over that right shoulder and we'll breathe into that whole right side. Another deep inhale there. Exhale the breath, and as you inhale, coming back to the center, coming up and over to the right this time, looking over that left shoulder. And then directing your breath into that whole left side. Breath in. Nice and easy, go ahead and release. And we'll draw the knees in toward the middle and wrap the arms around here and just take a little circle. So letting that low back release down into the floor and heel away. You're tracing a circle on the ceiling with your knees. After you've gone through a couple circles in one direction, go ahead and reverse this in the opposite direction. Next time you come back to the center, keep that right knee hugging in, but extend this left leg long onto your mat. Draw your knee in toward your chest. Really use your upper body strength here to tuck the knee in. Start your release to the front of that hip, and then start the circles just with the right knee here. Letting your low back rest to the floor and heel away. And reversing that circle, so coming in the opposite direction, nice and easy. And the next time you give your knee a hug, go ahead and scooch your hips a bit to your right here. Drop the knee across the body. And just set up for a twist. Let the weight of that right shoulder blade release into the floor here. Another deep inhale. Exhale, just twisting out. And then just unwind here. Draw your knee back in towards your chest. And this time, try to find that sense of Tadasana through this left leg. Reach the toes up toward the ceiling. Keep reaching through the heel, and from here, go ahead and lift that leg up, like you're bringing a footprint on the ceiling. And then heel the upper body away from your at. Draw your nose to your knee. Go ahead and rock back a little, rock up to a seat. And from here, cross that right leg over top the left. We'll wrap the left arm around the outside of the right knee. Take another hand back behind you. Come on to fingertips here. Grow a little bit taller, and as you exhale, building your way into this twist. So inhale, creating length. Crown of the head reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale, twisting out. Pull the sacrum up and in, creating length, creating space through the vertebrae. As you exhale, think of roots wrapping around, and then the head and neck are just kind of along for the ride. One more breath. From here, unwind. We'll take this foot and bring it to the inside of that left thigh. Pull the extra flesh away from the sitting bones. Take a twist back out to your right. And then from here, bring that right arm alongside your ear. Just take a side bend over to the left. See if you can keep the chest turning up here. Sideways long. Keeping that sense of Tadasana through that left leg. One more breath. As you inhale, nice and easy, rising up. Bring your hand to your outside of your hip. And this time, peel the hips away. Keep that left arm alongside the ear and direct your breath into that left side. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, unwind. We'll come back to a seat here. Draw the knee back in toward the midline. And then nice and easy, rolling down through the spine. Come back onto your back. Lengthen that right leg long onto your mat. And this time, draw your left knee in towards your chest. So starting off here, just using that upper body strength to tug the knee in. Start to release to the front of that hip, and then we'll take a little circle. Nice and easy. And then circling the other way. Taking your time. And then the next time you draw this knee in towards your chest, scoot your hips a little to the left this time. Take the knee across the body here, and then looking over that left shoulder. So you can let the weight of that left shoulder blade release into the floor. Coming into your twist, take another deep inhale here. Exhale, twisting out. And then unwind, nice and easy. Come back onto the back. Draw the knee in toward the chest and find that sense of Shavasana through the right leg. Reach through the toes, flexing the foot. Go ahead and reach that leg toward the ceiling. Activate the leg here, rock back a little, draw your nose toward your knee, and we'll rock along the spine, come up to the seat. This time crossing the left leg over top of the right. Take this right arm, wrap around the outside of the left knee. And your other hand back behind you, grow tall, barely any weight on this back hand. Draw the sacrum up and in as you exhale, start to make your way into this twist. So as you inhale, crown of the head reaches toward the ceiling, creating length here, creating space. Exhale, twisting out. Easing over that left shoulder, one more breath. Exhale, and just unwind here. Take the foot to the inner groins this time, pulling the extra flesh away from the sitting bones. Take a twist back out to your left, sit up tall. This time, left arm alongside the earth, side bend over to your right. And then keep that side waist long and find that reach out for those left fingertips. Keep that sense of Tadasana through that right leg, really activate the leg. Breathing into those low ribs. One more breath. As you inhale, rise. Nice and easy. Slide that hand to the outside of the hip and just feel the hips away from the floor. Reach the right arm alongside the ear, directing your breath into that whole right side. Nice. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, we'll unwind and come back to a seat. And this time, go ahead and bend that right knee in. And you're welcome to take that blanket or a block underneath your seat here. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, shrugging your shoulders up your ears, drawing the shoulder blades down onto your back. Close the eyes. Take a moment, come back to your breath. Rejoin the palms over top of the heart. Bring your thumbs right to heart center. Taking a moment, set an intention here. And then sealing that intention with the sound of 3 ohms. So inhaling. Take a breath. Exhale your breath. Blink over the eyes. Release your hands here. And from here, we'll come onto all fours. So go ahead and slide your blanket or block out from underneath. And then bring on hands and knees. Bring your hips and knees in line here. And then stack your shoulders so they're right over top of the wrist. Spreading through the fingers. See if you can press down into the floor with the finger pads and knuckle pads. And from here, we'll just drop the belly, extending the heart as you breathe in. As you breathe out, curl the tail under, really rounding up through the spine. So on the inhale breath, the belly will drop from there, the heart will lift. And as you exhale, think of pressing into the hands as you round all the way up and curl your tail under. And then just moving here on your own breath, on your own timing. Moving with the breath. And see if you can start to connect here the breath with the movement. Nice and easy. And then the next time that you curl your tail under, rounding up through the spine, go ahead and peer over that right shoulder as you reach your hips over to the right. And then curl the tail under. And from here, peer over the left shoulder, take the hips over to the left. And just going back and forth a couple of times, we'll come into more of like a side-to-side half and half. Taking your time, still warming up and getting things moving. Starting to mobilize the ribs. And then the next time you peer over that right shoulder, keep the hips to the right and take a full circle all the way over to the left. And then coming up into cat, from here, pull it here over that left shoulder and circle it all the way out around to the right. We'll do one more like that. So circling the hips and the head all the way out and over to the left. Coming back into cat, and this time all the way out and around to the right. And then coming back into the middle, slide the hands forward, and from here we'll shift forward into more of an extended cat-cow. And as you exhale around your spine, let the tailbone be with the melting back. As you inhale, lengthening through the belly, shoulders forward to the wrists. And as you exhale, curling the tail under, tailbone brings you back. Moving back and forth a couple more times. And this next one that you shift forward, go ahead and take this into a circle all the way over to the right. Start to warm up the hips and the shoulders here. And then we're reversing that circle. So this time, shifting the weight into that left hand and reaching the hips all the way back for the heels and out around. And we'll come back over to the left. Nice. From here, coming back onto all fours, realign just a bit. Inhale and bring this right leg straight back behind you, and then lift it up so that it's in line with the hip. And from here, draw your nose toward your knee as you round. And then we'll re-extend, and you're reaching for the heel, press back for that back leg. And then nose to your knee, step around for your back. And reach back for the heel, and then two more just like that. Roll your tail under here, drawing that nose to the knee, and then reaching back behind you. Last one, grounding your spine. And this last one, reach it straight back behind you. And from here, release the foot to the floor. Go ahead and drop the heel. And then take this right arm up toward the ceiling. Make a fist with that hand and take a little circle. Circling the other way here. And then reaching out through the fingertips, take a breath in, sweep this arm around toward the front wall. We'll take the hand down to the floor. And from here, take that foot and bring it over the left foot, press back through the heel, and just take a little peek over that left shoulder. One more breath. Release your toes here. Bring that knee back down to the floor. We'll take the left leg straight back this time. So lifting the leg so it's in line with the hip, or try not to elevate that. Take a breath, and as you exhale, draw your nose for your knee. Re-extend, lengthen the belly, flex the foot. And then take the toes, nose to knee, round your back. Two more like that, reaching out. And nose to knee, curl the tail under, last one. And on this last one, reach back through the heel, this time releasing the foot to the floor. Go ahead and stab your shoulder over the wrist, take this other arm out toward the ceiling, make a fist here, take a little circle. And circling the other way. And then find a lift up out of your wrist or breath, and we'll sweep that arm around for the front wall, breathing into that full left side. Take the hand all the way down, and this time, take that left foot over the right, over the right shoulder, here, press back to the heel. And then releasing the toes, bring your knee back down to the floor. Nice, this next time you reach the right leg back, you're gonna try and bring it toward that opposite elbow, so the right elbow rather. And then reach it back. So this time you're turning out in the hip joint, and then drawing it toward that right elbow. And we'll reach it back. So a little turn out here in the hip, kind of warming up the hips. This last one, we're gonna go ahead and draw your elbow toward your, or knee toward your elbow, step the foot to the outside of that right hand. And then sink into the hips a little bit here. You're welcome to take a hold of blocks as needed. And then we'll go ahead and just lengthen through that leg and rebend. And lengthening through that leg and rebend a couple more times. So blocks underneath the hands or fingertips on the floor. And then the next time you rebend that knee, we're going to take a circle clockwise here. So that right hand is to be inside the right foot, almost circling the hips all the way back and around. Warming up, one more like that. And then the next time that you rebend this knee, pull up and in the belly, we're going to step that foot back, come back onto all fours. Realign just a bit. And take the left leg straight back. So this time, turning out of the hip joint, you're going to draw it toward that left elbow. And then reach back. So find that turn out through the hip joint. Tap that left elbow. Reach it back. Left knee to left elbow. Tap. And then on this last one, Left knee to left elbow, lift through the belly, release the foot to the outside of that left hand. Readjust the hands a bit and settle into the hips. You're welcome to take blocks to your hands, lift your chest. And then lengthen over that leg, draw your hips back. So as you rebound, the heart will go forward. And as you exhale, drawing back. So it's sort of like a modified lizard here, if you will. And then the next time that you rebend that knee, just a little circle. This time, circling counterclockwise. Nice and easy. Your circle might be a little bigger or smaller than mine, just kind of working with your body. And then the next time you bend into that knee, find that lift through the belly, go ahead and reach it back, come back to all fours. Nice, from here we'll tuck the toes, so hands are slightly forward, and then lifting the hips up and back. Make your way to downward dog and start to pedal in place. And then lengthening the heels toward the mat here, lifting up through the sitting bones. Go ahead and press into the hands, think of the chest moving toward the thighs. We'll shift forward here and find a high plank, so shoulders are directly over top of your wrist. Firm the belly and thighs, and then coming onto your tippy toes. So you can take the knees down, hang your chest just forward the hands and lower all the way onto your belly. Nice, we'll activate the legs from here. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, wrap the elbows in and just peel the chest away. Take a baby cobra, and then rest the forehead back down to the mat. And this time, peering over that right shoulder, lift the right side of the chest away. You kind of roll through the forehead over to the left and peer that left shoulder. And go back and forth a couple of times there. Peel the right side of the chest away. Activate that whole back body back over to the left. And then the next time, go ahead and release the forehead back down to the mat. We'll tuck the toes, draw back through all fours, lift the hips up and back to down dog. Pedal in place one more time. And then allow that pedaling to just become walking all the way up to the head of your mat. We'll take a forward fold here at the head of the mat. So let the knees bend, let the chest collapse onto the thighs. You can take a hold of blocks here, or maybe opposite elbows. And then just kind of shaking your head yes, and now letting go of any tension. Softening your knees here, lift through the belly, and then releasing your blocks if you took a hold of them, roll up to stand. Roll your shoulders back at the top. We'll toe heel the feet together. And I'm going to readjust my mat so that you can see me. We'll come to stand in Tadasana here. And then you're welcome to add the music. If you've got Amazon Prime, we're going with Dreamy Indie Folk. And then from here, standing up top, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthening the belly, let's take the right leg back. And we'll come into a lunge. Lay on the fingertips here. As you exhale, stepping that left foot back to meet your right. Down dog. Lift the heels, glide forward. Find a high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Aim the chest forward, take the knees down. See if you can hug your elbows and lower all the way onto your belly. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders here. Peel your chest away, cobra. And then tuck the toes, press into the hands. Thighs go up and back to down dog. Inhale the right leg. Take it forward between the hands here. And then to the fingertips, we'll step the left foot to meet the right. Fold over. Grounding your feet, take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. And breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms. Hinge from your hips or fold forward. Lengthening the belly, heart draws forward. Let's take the left leg. And then find that sense of hugging in toward the midline through the inner thighs. Lifting through the belly, take the right foot back, down up. Glide forward, come into a plank. Aim forward on the tippy toes, lower the knees. See if you can slowly lower all the way onto your belly. Activate the legs, peel the chest away. Tucking the toes, press into the hands, thighs draw up and back to down dog. Inhale the left leg this time. We'll take it all the way forward between the hands. And then come back to fingertips here. As you exhale, step that right foot to meet the left. Fold over. Ground the feet here. All the way up as you breathe in. Breathing out. Tadasana. Nice. As you inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. On an exhale, we'll fold forward. Lengthening the belly here, heart draws forward. This time, step the right leg nice and easy and come into a lunge. Make sure this front knee lines over the ankle. Lift the fingertips away from the floor, so activate the legs a bit more. And then reground the palm, step that left foot back to meet your right, down dog. Lift the heels high, glide forward, kind of plank. Aim the chest forward, you can lower the knees, or lower all the way to the floor, one piece. Activate the legs here, larger cobra, and then tuck the toes, press into the hands, thighs draw up and back to down dog. Raising the right leg, bend the knee, round your spine. Nice, we'll re-extend. Pull your belly up and into round. One more like that. This is going to come all the way forward between the hands. Coming down to fingertips here, rise to a high lunge. And then relax your jaw. Start to settle into the hips a bit. Deep breaths in there. See if you can find this reaching extension through the arms, even as you sink into the hips. Take another breath here as you exhale. Open out to the right, maybe taking a little bend in that back knee. And then take a breath in, take that left hand all the way down to the block of the floor here. Reach this right arm alongside the ear. And then releasing the hands down, fingertips here are blocks, lift your chest. Exhale, lengthen through that front leg all the way. As you rebound, the heart will draw forward. As you exhale, lengthen. Two more. Move with your breath. On the last one, we'll lengthen all the way here. Maybe stepping that back foot in just a bit so that you can ground the back heel. And then if your fingertips don't readily reach the floor, use blocks. One more breath. Exhale. Rebend the front knee. Stay with fingertips or hands to the heart for weighting to that front foot. Back leg continue to fold over. Grounding the feet, take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. Breathing out. But awesome. Inhale, sweep the arms. Hinge from your hips, a little bend in the knees here as needed. Lengthening the belly, heart draws forward. This time step the left leg back. So make sure this heel line's over the ankle. Find that drawing in of the thighs. Lift the fingertips away. Nice, reground the palms, take that right foot back, down dog. Heels lift high, glide forward, find your plank. Lower the knees or lower down in one piece. Heel the chest away here, cobra or up dog. Exhaling back to downward dog. We'll raise the left leg this time. Bend the knee and round. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee. Pull your belly up and in round. One more. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. Coming onto fingertips. Rise to high lunge. Draw the inner thighs in. And that reach extension through the arms, even as you start to sink into the hips again. Breathe. We'll take a breath. And as you exhale, opening out to the left, reaching out through the fingertips, turn the chest. Inhale here, exhale that right hand down to the block of the floor. And then reach this left arm alongside the ear. Exhale the hand down. Lift through the belly. Exhale, lengthen over that front leg. As you rebound, the heart draws forward. And as you exhale, lengthen all the way through that leg. Two more. On this last one, we'll lengthen all the way. Maybe hopping that back foot and ground the heels off your face. Deep breaths in and out. Take another breath. Exhale. Rebound the front knee. Heart drawing forward, so your fingertips or hands to heart center. Pour the weight into the front foot. Back leg comes to me. Fold over, ground the feet here. Take the arms all the way up. And releasing the arms to your sides. Tadasana. Inhale, taking the arms up. Hinge from your hips or fold all the way forward. Lengthen the belly and step into a plank. You can lower the knees here, you can lower to the floor, or come to tippy toes, lower halfway, and then rise to cobra, upward dog. Make your way down. Downward dog. Deep breaths. Right here in downward dog. Breathing in and out, ground down through those index fingers and the thumbs. Finding that lift up through the sitting bones, heels are lengthening toward your mat. Take another breath in. Exhale it out. And then take a breath here. How about the exhale, bend your knees. Look forward to your hands. You can step or maybe hop. Head of the mat, lengthen the belly. Folding forward, soften the knees, but hinge from your hips. Rise up to stand. And releasing the arms down. Tadasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Hinge from your hips or fold all the way forward over the legs. Lengthening the belly, plant the hands. You can step or maybe jump. Chaturanga. Rising into your choice of back bend and making your way back. Downward dog. Deep breaths. Easing back for the knees. Find that lift up through the sitting bones. Really activate the arms here, pressing into the head. Take another breath here. And then taking an inhale, the bottom of the exhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Step or maybe up, head of your mat. Lengthen the belly. This time we'll fold forward, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms. Come to Utkatasana, breath in. Exhale, fold all the way down over straight legs. Long spine. Planting the hands, stepping or jumping, chaturanga. Rise to your choice of back bend and making your way back. Down dog. Raising the right leg here. Taking it forward between the hands. Round the back heel. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Open up to two, bending into this front knee. Start to settle into the hips a bit here. And then as you inhale, take the back hand all the way down to the floor. Find that lift of the belly, chaturanga, or lowering the knees. Rise to cobra, upward dog. Making your way back. Downward dog, left leg rises. Taking it forward between the hands. Round the back heel, lift the arms up. Warrior one. Opening up to two. Start to sink. Settling into the hips. Make sure this front knee aligns over the ankle. Reach through the arms. Inhaling that back hand all the way down. Find that lift of the belly. Exhale. Chaturanga. Rise to cobra. Upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths in and out. Nice. Let's try this. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Move your chest back toward the thighs. If this is more comfortable for you, stay here or lengthen those heels further down. Take another breath. And then we'll take a breath here at the bottom of the exhale. Bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Step or hop. Long spine. Holding forward, bend the knees here, sink the hips. Raise the arms up alongside the ears. Take a breath. Exhale, fold all the way back down over straight legs. Long spine. Planting the hands. Stepping or jumping. Chaturanga. Rising into your back bend. Making your way back to down dog. Raising that right leg. Carefully step it all the way forward between the hands. Round the back heel, float the arms up overhead. Virabhadrasana one. And then as you exhale, just opening up to two. Start to sink into that front knee. Make sure that front knee aligns over the ankle here. This front thigh more or less parallel to the floor. Flip your front palm, take a reverse warrior. Inhale the back hand all the way down. Frame your front foot, chaturanga. Rise to cobra upward. Make sure those shoulders stack over the wrist. Exhale, down dog. Left leg this time. Taking it forward between the hands. Around the back heel, float the arms. Warrior one. Exhale to open up to two. Start to bend into that front knee. From here, we'll reverse the warrior. Flip the front palm, send the back hand down. Inhaling that back hand all the way to the floor. Find that lift to the belly, chaturanga, or lower the knees. Rise to cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breaths in and out. Child's pose is always an option here. Remember, you can also bend the knees, moving the chest back toward the thighs. One more breath. Bottom of this exhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Stepping or maybe hopping. Lengthen the belly here. And then folding forward, we'll bend the knees. Sink the hips, reach the arms up alongside your ears. And then taking a feet down here, just making sure the toes are peering out. That weight is reaching toward the heels, the chest leans forward. You're hinging from the hips. Arms extend alongside your ears. Breath in. Exhale, fold all the way back down over straight legs. Long spine, plant the hands. Stepping or jumping. Chaturanga. Rise into your choice of back bend. And we'll make our way back to down dog. Bring the right leg here. Bend the knee around the spine. Come back to that hover. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee, pull your belly up and in. One more like that. This one's gonna come forward between the hands. Keeping this back heel spun up. From here, float the arms all the way up and just rise to high lunge. And then start to settle into the hips. Find this reach and extension up through the arms. Even as the tailbone gets heavy, take a breath here. We'll open out to the right. And then taking this back hand down the back thigh, reach the left arm alongside you. Breathing into those low ribs. One more breath. From here, take the back heel down, sweep the right arm. Open up to warrior two, so readjusting your stance a bit. Really start to sink into this front knee deeply. Making sure that knee aligns over the ankle. And then as you bend into this right knee, make sure the right knee and thigh are opening to the right. And then find that extension through the arms. Maybe looking back one long line. Fingertip to fingertip. Nice, settle into the hips. Relax your jaw. We'll come back to a reverse warrior here. And then bending the elbow, bring it to the front thigh. Take this left arm alongside here in the side angle. And then find that line of energy from your heel all the way through to the fingertips, chest turning up. You're welcome to stay with this elbow on the thigh or reach the fingertips down toward the floor, coming to a hover. Few inches away. Really energize the legs here. On your next breath in, ground down, rise up. Warrior two. Taking the back hand all the way to the floor. We'll sweep the right leg back. Bend the knee, fan the hip, maybe circling the ankle. Circling the other way. Nice and easy, squaring the hips off here. Floating that right foot down to meet the left. Left leg rises. Bend the knee and round. Pull the belly up and in. Re-extend. Nose to your knee. Nice, one more. This one's gonna come all the way forward between the hands. Keeping that back heel spun up. Float the arms all the way up, rise to a high lunge. Find that drawing in of the inner thighs. From there, find a little more stability through the toes. And you've got a block between the inner thighs here. We'll take a breath. Open back out to the left. And then this time, left hand slides down that back thigh. Reach this right arm alongside the ear. Direct the breath into those right ribs. Another breath here. Take the back heel down. Reach that left arm, warrior two. Chances are you'll have to readjust your stance. Lengthening the stance a bit, and then really sinking into that front knee. From here, easing down that left index finger. Finding that extension out from the arms. We'll take a reverse warrior here. And then bending the elbow. Bring it to the front thigh. Taking this right arm alongside your ear. And then find this opening through the chest, maybe gazing up toward that top hand. Coming into extended side angle, staying here, or sliding that left hand down. You can use the left arm to guide that left knee open. One more breath. Ground down to rise up, nice and slow. Taking the back hand all the way down. Sweep your left leg this time. Bend your knee, fan the hip, and then maybe circle the ankle. Circling the other way. Lengthen the leg here. We'll square the hips off, float the foot down to meet the other foot. You're welcome to stay right here in down dog. Inhale, traveling into a plank. Exhale, lowering down halfway. Rising into your choice of back bend. And making your way back to downward dog. Staying in down dog, we're lowering the knees. Bring your hips toward your heels. Rest the forehead. Take a little rest in child's pose. In child's pose, maybe adding a little rock side to side. Releasing the forehead, taking the hips side to side. When you're ready, coming back into down dog, we'll bend the knees. Look toward the hands, step or maybe hop. Heavier. Lengthen the belly. Folding forward, we'll bend the knees here. Sink the hips. Take the arms up alongside the ears. Come back to the Vrishasana. Taking the palms over the heart, lean your chest forward, and just take a twist to your right. You're welcome to hook the elbow between the knees, or kind of nestle it down, bring it all the way to the outside of that right knee, and then just make sure that left knee isn't creeping further. Maybe the arms extend. And from here, we'll unwind. Fold forward. Lengthen the belly. Planting the hands. Stepping or jumping back to chaturanga. Rising into your choice of back bend. Making your way back to down dog. This time raising the right leg, bringing it forward between the hands. Round the back heel, reach this left arm all the way up and around. Settle into warrior two. Start to sink. Relax your jaw. Allow the face to soften. We'll reverse the warrior from here. And then lengthen all the way through that front leg. Keep reaching back here. Take a reverse triangle. And then lengthening through the right sideways. Take your time. Take that hand to the shin. Lift this calf arm up. Trikonasana. From here, nice and easy. Start to shift the gaze down toward that front big toe. Bending into your front knee, reaching down, maybe grabbing a block. Float the back toes away from the foot. We'll come into Ardha Chandrasana. Really activate the back leg. Take another breath. Nice soft landing, rebend the front knee, come back to warrior two. We'll take the back hand all the way to the floor. Sweep your right leg back, take a downward dog split. Bend the knee here, fan the hip. Start to shift forward, nose to your knee. And this time re-extend, we'll bring it across the body and tap the left elbow. And then reaching back, coming toward that right elbow, release the right foot all the way to the outside of the right hand. Lower the back knee, maybe doubling up the mat as needed. Start to sink the hips. You're welcome to take a block here, underneath the palms. We're settling down on forearms, maybe left underneath. Breathing into this. Relax your jaw. The face will soften. Take another breath in. This time, left palm or forearm coming down to the floor. Reach this right arm around the outside of the right knee. Use it to turn the chest. You're welcome to stay here, bend the back knee. And then maybe, just maybe reaching back with that right hand. Maybe grabbing the top of the foot. If you're able, start to slide it to the outside of that foot. Roll your chest and shoulder open. One more breath. Nice and easy, unwind. We'll lengthen all the way through this front leg. So you can use blocks or hands to the floor. Take another breath in. And then rebend the front knee. Keeping that same circle like we did at the beginning. Coming clockwise here. The next time you rebend that front knee, find a little lift through the belly here. Tuck your back toes under. All the way into that right foot. Nice and easy, step this left foot to the outside of the left hand. Start to sink your hips here. As the tailbone gets heavy, reach up through the crown of the head, coming into Malasana. From here, press down to rise all the way up. Toe heel to feet in, bend the knees, sink the hips. Come back into chair, taking the palms over the heart. We'll aim the chest forward. Make sure hips are low, take a twist to your left. So this elbow can either come between the knees, kind of nestle yourself down, get a little lower, bring it to the outside of that left knee. And then make sure the right knee didn't come with you. From here, you can extend the arms. Deepening that twist, unwind. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Long spine here, planting the hands, stepping or jumping. Rising into your choice of back bend. Making your way back to down dog, left leg will rise. Bring it all the way forward between the hands, ground the back heel. Reach this right arm all the way out and around warrior two. Settle in. Back to your breath. We'll reverse the warrior from here. Keep reaching back, but lengthen all the way through that front leg, reverse triangle. Tuck the left hip under. Lengthening that left side waist, hand to the shin. Reach the right arm up toward the ceiling. Turn the chest up. Take another breath. And then start to shift your gaze down toward this front big toe. Bending into the front knee, reach back down to the floor, grabbing a block or the hand. Taking all the weight into that left foot. Start to turn the chest. So you're finding that external rotation here to that bottom leg. Flex the foot. Reach the top arm up toward the ceiling. If you're near a wall, you can use that for support. Ardha Chandrasana. Working towards stacking the hips here. One more breath. Rebend the front knee. Nice soft landing. Come back to warrior two. We'll take the back hand all the way to the floor. Sweep your left leg back. Bend your knee here. Fan the hip. And then re-square the hips. Draw your nose towards your knee. Re-extend down dog split. You're going to cross the body this time. Tap your right elbow. Reaching back. This time left elbow. And then release the foot to the outside of the left hand. Lower your back knee, maybe taking some padding underneath that knee as needed. And then settling in, relax your jaw. You can stay on palms here. You can take a block underneath the hands or the forearms. Lizard. Allow the weight of the head to release here. Soften your face. Relax your jaw. One more breath here. Taking this right palm or right forearm down to the floor. Go ahead and wrap the left arm around the outside of the left knee. Use that to help turn the chest. You're welcome to stay here, bend this back knee. And then option to reach back and grab a hold of the foot. Roll the chest and shoulder open. Breathe. One more breath in. We'll unwind. Take those hands down to the inside of the foot. Lengthen over that front leg. Hands can come to the block or the floor here. Hold. Breathing into this, the hips are over that back knee, the front leg's extended. And then we'll rebend this front knee and take those same circles. So coming counterclockwise this time, nice and easy. All the way back and around. This next time you rebend the knee, tuck your back toes under. Find a little lift through your belly. Shift all the weight into the left foot. We'll take the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Start to sink your hips from here. Tailbone is heavy. Reach the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. And then press down through the feet on an inhale, rise. And from here, toe heel to feet in. Rebend the knees. Come back into chair. And flow forward. From here, we'll take a long spine. And nice and easy, step your left foot back. Move the toes back a bit as you feel steady. Float the arms all the way up. Taking a high lunge from here. Join the palms over the heart. Aim your chest forward and just take a twist out to your right. And hook that elbow to the outside of the knee. And then use that to turn the chest. Pressing the right palm into the left, maybe the arms extend, nice and easy. From here, unwind. We'll take the hands onto the floor. You can grab blocks here. Pop your back foot in, ground your heel. And then from here, find a long spine, so lengthening the belly. You can grab blocks here, either coming onto the high height, the middle height, or maybe the low height. Find a little more length through your belly, and then fold all the way forward over that front leg. So we're setting up for Parsvottanasana. And then from here, you can take a hand onto your pelvis. Notice if you're shifting too much weight back into that back leg and the hips are uneven. So you can pour a little more weight into the front foot so hips are level. And then you can take that right thumb to the right hip crease if you like. Draw the right hip crease back. Stay with that, or left thumb to the mound of the front big toe. Pull apart in both directions. So we'll self-adjustment here. And we'll release. Breathe. Nice and easy, rebending that front knee back into a low lunge. Lower the back knee all the way down from here, sink your hips. And then as you're ready, take the hands onto the front thigh, lift your chest. We'll press down to rise up. Find your bony points on the front, those hip points. And then rebend that front knee, making sure the pelvis is level. Sweep the arms all the way up. Anjaneyasana. Taking the hands back down to the floor, come back to low lunge. And just step that left foot to meet your right. Toe heel the feet apart just a bit. We'll take a hold of opposite elbows here. If you like, grabbing a yogi toe, lengthen the belly. As you fold, just allowing the weight of the head to release. So you can melt the chest toward the thighs. Head is heavy, soften the face. Giving into gravity here, just letting go. Take another breath. Exhale it out. And then lengthen the belly, toe heel the feet back in, bend the knees here, seat the hips. Back to chair. And fold all the way forward over the legs. This time stepping your right leg back. Nice and easy. Make sure this knee line's over the ankle. Find that drawing into the inner thighs. From here, rise to a high lunge. Energize the back leg. Take the palms over the heart. Aim your chest forward. And this time take a twist to your left. And then you can hook the elbow to the outside of the knee. Press this left palm into the right. Turn the chest up from here. Nice. Keep those legs energized. Maybe the arms extend. And then nice and easy, we'll unwind. You can grab blocks here. Walk the back foot in, see that you can ground that heel. So shorten the stance a little. Lengthen through the belly. Remember, you can readjust your blocks the height you need. And then fold forward. Pulling all the way forward over that front leg. Hands come to the floor or blocks here. And then you can slide, this time, that left hand to the sacrum. Chances are you back too much weight up into that back foot. Can you level it out a little more? Even weight in both feet. And then maybe take that left thumb into the left hip crease, draw that hip crease back. So you're working towards leveling your hips. Stay here or right thumb to the mound of the front big toe. Pull apart. Breathe. And we'll release. From here, rebending that front knee. We'll make our way back to low lunge. Wiggle the back toes back a bit. Lower your back knee all the way down. Maybe taking some padding, start to sink your hips. And then taking the hands onto this front thigh, readjust just a bit. Press into that left foot. Readjust the hip points, re-sink. Making sure that pelvis is level. Sweep the arms all the way up onto my asana. And releasing down. Come back to a low lunge. Stepping the right foot to meet your left. Toe heel the feet apart a bit. Opposite elbows, yogi toe, or this time keep your hands all the way underneath your feet. Find a little more length. And as you fold, soften into this, relax your jaw. Soften your face. Moving into gravity here. If you like, you can add a little gentle sway if that feels nice. Releasing the head, the neck. And then we'll release the toes here, this time lengthening the belly. Stepping back into a plank. Shoulders in line with the wrists. Come on to tippy toes here. You can lower the knees or hugging the elbows and lower all the way down. We'll take the cheek to the mat, look over the right shoulder. Allow the heels to fall apart. And just allow those big toes to support one another. Let's bring the chin back to the top of the mat. Go ahead and slide the hands beneath the shoulders, wrap the elbows in, start to feel the chest away. From here, bring some more weight into the hands. Keep the chest lifting, 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 pulling forward. Maybe the elbows straight, maybe they don't. Lift the chest away and then slowly lower. This time, bring that opposite cheek to the mat. Release your arms at your sides. Allow the heels to fall apart. You can kind of take the hips side to side here, releasing any tension and gain in that low back. Gently press the ear into the mat. Keep that stretch of the head. We'll come into one more. Chin to the top of the mat. Slide the hands slightly forward for the shoulders. Wrap the elbows in and start to peel the chest away. Make sure you're not using the hands to begin with, and then start to bring some weight into the hands. Shoulders away from the ears, chest reaching forward, peel, peel, peel. And then nice and slow, just like you came into it, lowering back down. Bring that cheek to the mat. Release your arms. Shimmy the hips side to side. We'll bring the chin to the top of the mat. This time reaching the arms out. Go ahead and peel the chest and thighs away. Reach the toes toward the wall behind you. Roll your chest and shoulders up a bit more, but keep the back of the neck long. Shalabhasana. Rise up a little higher, lift, and then slow lower. Shimmy the hips. And then bring your chin back to the top of the mat. We'll come into one more Shalabhasana from here. Rising up. And you're welcome to stay right here in Shalabhasana. Or from here, if you like, go ahead and grab the tops of the feet. And then keeping your feet into hands. Rising into Dhanurasana. And then slowly lower. Over that opposite shoulder, release your arms to your sides, let it go. And this time we'll slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back through all fours. From here, take your knees a little bit wider apart for a little wide knee child's pose. Hips toward the heels, rest the forehead. Letting go, softening into this, take another breath in. Exhale it out. One more deep inhale, and we'll make our way back through all fours. And this time, tuck the toes, lift the knees, reach your hips up and back. Reaching that right leg straight back. Bend the knee and round the spine. Re-extend. Bring it across the body. And this time, reaching it back, and we'll bring it toward that right elbow. And then draw your foot up underneath that left armpit. Find this lift of the chest here when you're ready, folding forward. And you're welcome to pad this right hip. You can pad the left thigh, you can take a block underneath the forehead as needed. Setting up the conditions to just release into this pose. And you're welcome to stay here. If this feels like a bit much for today, always have the option to try the reclining version of this pose. The ankle to the left knee. And then staying here, or the hands can come back behind this left thigh. And then just releasing into this. Breathe for your few rounds of breath. Wherever you are. Allow your face to soften. Another couple of breaths here. Nice and easy. Start to walk your hands in. And from here, if you're in reclining, go ahead and meet up with us here. We'll sweep this back leg around. Now, if this hip lifts up, if you put this ankle to the outside of the knee, and bring it to the inside of the knee. And you always have the option to unwind this bottom leg, just like we did at the beginning of class. If it feels comfortable here, you can reach back behind you. And if both sitting bones are grounded, maybe take a little padding and bring it underneath both hips to start. And then from here, you can reach this right arm around the outside of the left knee. Draw the sacrum up and in, and from here, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, come into this twist. On every inhale, think of creating length, creating space here. On every exhale, deepening that twist. Stay here 2 more rounds of breath. And then just unwind. Take a little counter twist here. You can hook this elbow on the outside of the knee. Breathing into this. And we'll unwind from here. Sweep this top leg back. Tuck your toes under, lift to the belly. Find downward dog, split. We're walking to bend the knee, you can fan the hip, you can circle the ankle. If you like doing little circles in the hip joint here, one direction, and then the other. And then releasing that foot down, we'll take the left leg straight back, bend it around, re-extend, opposite elbow. This time as you reach it back, we'll aim it toward that left elbow, and then release the foot for the other arm. And then you're welcome to take some padding underneath this left hip. There's space between the hip and the mat here. If you have your blanket handy, you can even kind of make it so that it's on a little bit of a diagonal here. You can pad in front of that right thigh as well. And then lengthening the belly when you're ready, pulling forward. So forehead can rest on the mat. If it doesn't easily rest on the mat, try a block underneath your forehead. And remember, you always have that reclining version here. This time left ankle to the right knee. And then see if you can soften. Relax your jaw a bit, soften the face. Soften into this for a few more rounds of breath. Another inhale here. And slowly start to walk your hands in. So from here, if you're in that reclining version, go ahead and meet up with us here. We're going to sweep the right leg around. This time, either hooking the ankle to the outside of the knee. If that right hip wants to lift off, try the inside of the knee. You always have the option to unwind this bottom leg like we did in the beginning. And then from here, wrap this left arm around the outside of the right knee this time. And then come into this twist. So remember, you can also take some padding underneath the hips if you're having a hard time grounding the hips here. And then draw your sacrum up and in, so create length. And as you exhale, come into this twist. And see if you can wrap this arm around and really draw the knee in toward the chest. Maybe coming into a stretch for the outside of that hip, outer thigh. Breathing into this. On every inhale, creating space, creating length. Pull the belly up and in. On every exhale, deepen that twist. So here are a couple more rounds of breath, nice and easy. We'll just unwind here and take a little counter twist. Looking the elbow to the outside of this knee. Breathe into this a couple of breaths. And then nice and easy. We'll go ahead and unwind. Sweep that top leg back behind you. Tuck your toes under. Lift the belly. Bring up this left leg. This time you can bend the knee. You can fan the hip. You can circle the ankle if it feels good. You can circle the leg and the hip joint. And then re-extend that leg and float the foot down here to meet the other foot. From here, we'll bend the knees, look forward in the hands. You can step or maybe hop. You can come to a seat this time. Keeping a block handy, we'll take the hands back behind the thighs and all the way down onto your back, nice and easy. From here, setting up for bridge, so walking the feet in toward the sitting bones. Tuck your chin slightly toward your chest, and then go ahead and lift the hips up. You're welcome to stay here, kind of rocking side to side. Bringing the shoulder blades up underneath, maybe interlace the fingers. And then gather the knees in. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bone by bone, rolling all the way down. You're welcome to take a second set of bridge. Or if you like, coming into full wheel, taking the hands alongside the ears, draw the elbows in, and rise up. And again, you can rock side to side if you're in a bridge. Bring up onto the shoulder blades here, maybe interlacing the fingers. Take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, rolling down through your spine, bone by bone. Take a breath. And then we'll take a final bridge. Lift the hips. And this time, sliding your block underneath. You bring it the low or the medium height here. Slide it underneath the hips, right at the sacrum neck. Flat bone at the base of the spine. And then you're welcome to just stay here with a supported bridge. Letting the block to work for you. Or from here, lengthening one leg up toward the ceiling and then the other. Take a little bend in the knees. Release your arms, bring your palms to face up. And with a supported shoulder stand here. Just staying with this pose, a good 5 to 6 breaths. Take your time. Take another breath. Take an entire out breath. Bring your feet down to the floor. Once they touch down, lifting the hips up here, slide the block out. We'll walk the feet out to the edge of the mat. Drop the knees in toward the center here. And then take the arms back up overhead, sliding any blocks out of your way. Coming back to cactus arms, and we'll go ahead and neutralize the spine. Coming back into that spinal neutralizer. Taking the knees left, right. See if you can come back to coordinating this with your breath. Like we did at the beginning, so inhaling the knees toward the center. Exhale up and over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale up and over to the left. And then from here, the next time that you reach your knees over to the left, just go ahead and look over that right shoulder. Think of directing your breath. Just that forward side. Nice and easy. We'll inhale back from the center. This time dropping the knees over to the right. Breathing into that whole left side. Bringing it back to the center. Give your knees a hug here. You can do a little circle here, releasing that low back into the floor. Circling the other way. And then letting that left leg walk, just like we did at the beginning. Keep that right knee drawing in towards your chest. We'll set up for a twist here, scooching your hips a bit to your right. Take this knee across the body. And then just allow the weight of that right shoulder blade to release. It's an easy unwind. We'll take that right leg long. Draw the left knee in. And then scoot your hips a bit to the left here. Bringing the knee across the body. This time let the weight of that left shoulder blade release all the way into the floor. Take another breath in. Go ahead and unwind. Taking both legs long onto your mat. Bring the arms at your sides a little bit away from the body. Bring the palms to face up. Dim the lights here. We'll start to release into our final resting pose. Shavasana. Add your blanket or your sweatshirt if you like. Back to that breath we started with, joining the fingertips and the thumbs, placing them on the lower belly. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Finding that expansion through the chest, the lower belly. As you breathe in, letting those index fingers and thumbs separate. And as you breathe out, come back together. Go for a couple more rounds of breath. As you're ready to bring your arms back down to your sides. From here, start to deepen your breath. You can move it back to the body, wiggling fingers, toes. Maybe taking a little circle of the ankles, the wrists. When you're ready, taking your arms up overhead and just taking this final stretch. Your fingers all the way down to your toes. Nice and easy, we'll bend the knees and one at a time, planting the feet on the floor. And just making your way over up to your right side. And pause. Taking a moment just to soak in all the effects of your practice. And as you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and press your way back up to the seat. Nice and easy. Coming back to where we started, we'll rejoin the palms together over the heart. Back to your breath. Bring your thumbs right to heart center, and if you like, you can take it off mute for this last bit of class. And we will close class with the sound of one. Bringing the hands to third eye center, pulling forward as we say namaste.